toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the Boone Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Commodores about to kick it away and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So BYU's offense takes the field. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different...
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Hagan. Gets it out just short of the 20. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line and a little more room to operate. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. It's Hagan. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Commodores offense will go to work for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Back to throw, it's Pavia. Caught near the sticks, it's Hudson. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sets up the screen. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Surging forward on the sneak. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for room. It's Martin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Rush is on him. The screen. He can go. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. From the gun, the ground game. Finding open areas. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The give to the tailback. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Commodores are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24. And this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Kansas State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Cats in a statement win if there ever was one. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Ryan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. On the run, it's Martin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's looking deep. Got it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead is down to a field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll run it from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Looking left. Hauls it in. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it behind the line. It's Sherrill. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Commodores back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And the Commodores need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Stowers. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores!
Well, it's always nice to get the first one out of the way. That's the first passing touchdown for the season in this offense, and they've got a lot of playmakers. Their quarterback is accurate and makes good decisions. You saw it on that play. That's the first, and it certainly won't be the last.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
BYU 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ryan. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Let's talk just for a second about BYU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Russell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll do it himself on the draw. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ryan. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch at the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Off play action on first down. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, BYU! A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. That's reeled in, it's Alexander. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's second and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Alexander. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Commodores are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Stowers. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the left side. Creates a little room. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He'll do it himself. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Commodores want to move quickly. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Makes the grab, it's Alexander. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. What on earth could have been going through his mind? He just spiked the ball on 4th down, just handed it back to the other offense. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
BYU about to kick it off to open the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this 4. Trying to stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Hudson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The give to the single back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Thrust that arm out. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Gets the back moving. Hand off from the shotgun. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And the Commodores need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Splits the uprights. Good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Makes the quick grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. BYU with the 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to sneak it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's the shuffle pass, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ryan. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Russell. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Leaves it with the back. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown Cougars! Fired in from the red zone for the score. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Jacksonville State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us. To the air, it's Pavia. The short hands, it's Hudson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. 1 back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Commodores line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Hagan. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Great place to start for this offense. Going to run it. It's Alexander. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Pavia. Punts it out of the air. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to get it to the marker. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. BYU now into the red zone. To the ground. He's got it again. Jukes his way for more. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cougars! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense. Will stay on the field on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Turning it on. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He splits the uprights.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Quick completion on the out route.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback can go in the other direction.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the grab. Hits the crease. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Vandy.
Got to give this team credit, guys, because good teams find ways to win games. I know they were their favorite coming into this one, but to get the touchdown when they need it, you got to convert the two-point play to tie this thing up. There's still time left at the end of this game, but you feel like the momentum is now back on their side.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the two late. They'll try to slam it in. He can't make it in. The two-point conversion is no good, and they can't tie the game here late in the fourth.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.